Hi everyone, welcome along back to the Crossroads. This week we're continuing to look at soloing over the Thriller's Gone. This week we're going to be still using the pentatonic scale, but we're going to be adding some arpeggio ideas to this. Alright, so what I played at the beginning was some examples, but let's have a look at what I was kind of thinking there. Alright, so this time I've gone for a kind of a bit of a distorted sound, different type of sound. That's a Marshall amp, plexi amp out there. And now what we're doing more here is playing over the changes. So doesn't mean to say that we're disregarding the pentatonic scale. We're still playing the pentatonic scale, but we're more thinking of the changes now. So what I mean by that is, so when I'm on a B minor, E minor, back to B minor. Okay, so now let's have a look at this. So kind of you can think of these changes. What I did when I was thinking over playing over changes is simply playing the triads. Here's a B minor on the 7th fret, all right, G, B, and the E, sorry, G, B, E, on the 7th fret. That's a B minor chord. Here's the E minor chord, 9 on the G, 8 on the B, 7 on the high E, all right, and back to the B minor, of course. Now when you go to the G, here's the G. It's just like a D chord, but up here on the 7th fret, these instead of these two fingers being down here on the 2nd fret, they're on the 7th fret. And then move back to that F sharp there. So I'm playing G, F sharp, back to B. All right, so now what you can do is, you can keep in mind that as your framework. I'm playing that note because it's a B. So I'm outlining the changes with those triads. So you can keep that in mind. Now, still use your pentatonic scale. So if I stay in kind of this shape 1 maybe, and I played, so can you see I'm still playing the pentatonic scale, but sometimes I'll dip in to these arpeggios. So if I play B minor, that's pentatonic arpeggio, E minor. What did I do there? Went over the E minor. There I went from E minor back to B minor. So I'm playing the arpeggio for the E minor. Back to the B minor arpeggio. Now when we go to the G for that turnaround, you can think of back to P for the F sharp. So this little arpeggio, you can think of, you know, this move. That was like, this is a G, G, B, D arpeggio. That's the notes of G, G, B, D. It's like Hotel California thing. You can rip that idea off. So there, can you see I'm playing G. Go back 1. To F sharp, then back to the B. So there, I'm thinking over the changes, but I'm not disregarding the pentatonic scale because it is blues after all. So if you can mix the two together. All right, there we go. Have some fun with that. Like I say, try and keep the pentatonic in there. You want to keep it kind of bluesy, but add those arpeggio ideas if you can. Thanks so much for joining me at the Crossroads. If you've got any friends who want to join us here next week, bring them along. Be great to see them. See you next time.